Take my hand, so we can do it again. Do it again. Take my hand. Take my hand, so we can do it again. Do it again. Take my hand.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you guys doing today? Thank you very much for coming on my show again. A wonderful, wonderful, wonderful moment. Oluwajuwon Omotayo, what's up, my man? Favor Oyibo, how you doing? I'm sorry I can't pronounce your name. This name is kind of like really easy. It's not easy to pronounce. I'm sorry. Something blood. Something blood. Hello, how you doing? All right. God bless you. Thank you very much, Titian Adenuga. God bless you. Thank you very much. Bidiot Raw. These are heavy duty names I can't pronounce. Grace Amunega. Olatokunbo Olujide. How you doing? God bless you. Thank you very much. Akorede Tobiloba. Fatima Sanda. Elizabeth. How you doing? God bless you. Idu Bokwala. How are you doing today? You're on training. God bless you. Thank you. Fatima, how you doing? God bless you. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. This guy, something is wrong with you. I'm blocking you right there. And thank you. Blocked already. And all right, welcome. Buki Owolabi, how you doing? Oyster Nwachi, the doctor himself. We talk about the doctor of Eja, the fish doctor. What's up, man? You need to supply fish for everybody on this show. Becky Robinson, how you doing? Mary Balogun, how you doing? Ephraim Njeke. I don't know, maybe I got it well. God bless you. Thank you very much, everybody. All right, welcome. I really appreciate everybody for coming on my show this morning. And the topic we have before us, Olayinka Sanusi, how are you doing? God bless you. The topic we have before us this morning is kind of like really heavy, very heavy, very heavy, heavy duty topic. All right, and but I know one thing that God is going to help us to be able to break it down. Yemisi Akintaju, God bless you. Welcome, Manie. Trending Timmy. Trending Timmy. Trending Timmy. Every time I go on her page like this, she will always give me a recommendation. She'll recommend the kind of movie I should go on Netflix to watch. Man, I've never been disappointed, man. She is awesome. Awesome. All right. So in case you want to get updates about movies that are coming out and you want to enjoy your Saturday evening with your wife, with your husband, just go on Trending Timmy page. You will see the update right there. Update is right there. You will see it right there. Somebody saying, I want to ask a question. Yeah, you can ask your question later after I'm done. But I want to face the topic for today. Olori Oyeronke, I know. Somebody got mad at me, was like, why is it that you always call the name of people and you don't call my name? Yes, I call their name because they used to be my students. They used to be my students. I took them for almost 3 months. And, anytime I see them on the network, I must call their names. Okay. So another thing is that those people, they are contributing, donating money to this network. You are not doing anything. I'm sorry. You don't do nothing. So you need to start doing something and say, you know what? Let's support this ministry. When you support the ministry, the man of God will call your name. You are very stingy human being. You don't contribute nothing. Whenever we are saying let us raise money, you will disappear. Then you disappear and then you come back and say they are not calling my name. Oh, how will they call your name? Your name is not on the register. Okay. Very funny. All right, let's go straight to the point. For the day. Good evening. All right. If you're collecting from Nigeria, thank you very much. Association of Stingy Men. I know, not even men, stingy women. Very stingy. Whenever we say we are raising money, you see them drop off one by one. They don't know I see them. I see them, they drop off one by one whenever it is time to raise money. Let us raise money to help people. You don't need, they will disappear. Pia, they're gone. And then they say, he's not calling my name. Oh. How will we call your name? Very stingy person. Stingy. You can't use your $1 to play with nobody. All right? So you want people to call your name. What command protocol for free? Before free, my waste the time to me, my protocol here. Lie. Forget it. Forget it. You can be angry all you like. Stop posting all the angry face. Nothing concern me with that one. Oh, man, press the angry face. Enjoy. Man, locate here. Help me to locate that person that is pressing that angry face. Locate that person. Give me the person's name now. I want you to do that. Quickly, block it. I want to block that person that is actually putting angry face right there. I want to block that person. I will block that person one time. One time I'll block you. Payback time. I'm telling you. Payback time, What's up? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? He's not calling my name. How will we call your name? Your name, call. Your name, me. All right, let's get to the business of today. Jokes apart. Let's get to the business of today. Now, the topic we have before all today is very, very important topic. We must attend to it carefully, especially we men. We must attend to it carefully and make sure we deal with it, in a kind of a very matured way. And I would love people that are matured to, if you're willing, you want to make a phone call in, I will give that opportunity today. By the grace of God, it's a Monday morning. And I believe a lot of you guys are busy, but see, I know you are not going to be too busy to be able to respond to what we are going to be dealing with today. The differences between African men and the others. When I'm talking about the others, we're talking about the Chinese, talking about the Caribbean men, talking about the American white, American black, South African men, other people apart from Africans. All right, so we want to talk about them. What are the differences? Why are they the way they are? Is there any kind of a standard of how a man should believe, behave, act, and deal with issues in their homes? Do we have, I don't know, maybe there is a culture, a tradition affecting the way our men reason and they see things? Let us go into it. So I'm going to start from this side of what are the responsibilities of a wife in a home? The responsibilities of a wife in a home. That's what I think we should start with. And it's possible for Nigerian men or African men generally not to understand this angle. I want to show you guys right now. And I want you to do one thing quickly. Let's share this video because see, this is going to be hot. It's going to be a very hot, show today. And very hot show today. Okay, this person is so rude, very rude, and let me block this person. Blocked and gone. Thank you. All right. What we want to do is just to be able to show people that. So the way I'm going to start from the responsibilities of a wife in the home. Who is a wife and what are the responsibilities of a wife in the home? Now, I want you guys to look at it. Look at it this way. I want to show you a picture quickly. And the picture I want to show to you is this. When God created Adam, Adam was alone in his garden. He was not lonely. I don't want you guys to, some people will say he was lonely. Lonely because of what? The guy was actually making sense. The guy was doing well. There wasn't any kind of mistake. Nothing like, okay, she gave me the apple or she gave me the fruit or whatever, because it's not apple anyway. The Bible didn't say apple. Didn't give me nothing. Okay, so there wasn't anything like that. So the guy was alone, but he was not lonely. He was responding to the assignment God has given unto him. And he was carrying those assignments out one by one, bit by bit, and he was successful. For the number of years he was alone by himself, God did not come back to curse him. God didn't give him any kind of punishment. God didn't send him out of the garden. No, he was doing well. The guy was doing well. So automatically it means that the guy was going to work, working in the garden, making his own bed, cleaning his own environment, cooking his own food, doing whatever it is that is needed to be done for himself. For himself, by himself. The guy was running democracy in his own home by himself alone. He was alone, but he was not lonely because he was doing what he's supposed to do, without the help of nobody. And he was still fulfilled. I want you guys to look at that stuff. He was fulfilled. He was on point. He did not fail. He was not being casted out of the garden. God didn't come and give him punishment. God didn't come and curse him at all. And he didn't do that. Adam was a responsible man to himself. He was responsible to himself. He was sweeping his own living room. He was making his own bed. He was cooking his own food. He was taking care of his own self in the garden. And at the same time, that guy was actually responding to God in a good way. He didn't fail God. God was happy with him. He was having a good time in the garden. For real. All right. So now, what am I trying to picture? What kind of picture am I trying to show you? Is that, see, a man is created to do it all. A man has got the ability to do it all. That was why God created Eve alone physically, even though he created them male and female, but the male was not being brought out of him. The female was not brought out of him. The female was inside of him spiritually. So God created that man a complete man. So the responsibility of a woman came out of his name, of the name that God gave, of the assignment God wanted to give unto him. God now said it is not good for this man to be alone. He is cooking his own meal. He is doing his own bed. He's sweeping his own environment. He's still responsible to the assignment we are giving unto him. Let us make let us make unto him a helpmate. That means a mate that will eventually help him to carry out his responsibilities. A helpmate that will help him to carry out his responsibilities, so he will not fail, so he will have time, so he can concentrate on some certain things for him to be fulfilled more. Now, one thing I realized, let me tell you guys this quickly. One thing I realized was that when I was working by myself, I was the only one working. No PA, no secretary, no nothing. I could only take this much. People will make phone call and make phone calls. Sometimes I'll turn my phone off. Sometimes I'll be like, no, I can't take any more calls and stuff. I couldn't make enough money because I was doing it by myself. I was just doing it by myself. It was just by myself I was doing it. So a time came, somebody advised me, said, Pastor Shola, don't kill yourself. You're actually limiting yourself at the same time. Hire somebody. Then I said, I don't have the money to pay that person. No. You don't have to pay that person any money. That person will be on commission, will be on percentage. Whatever it is that you guys make, that person will take this much. This much. So I decided to hire one, and I did. And you know what funny thing is this? The moment she started working, She was picking the calls. She was interviewing people. She was scheduling me. All I get on my side is, Pastor Shola, you have a session Monday, 12 o'clock. You have another session Monday, 5 o'clock. So I'm not the one picking the phone calls anymore. I'm not the one scheduling people anymore. I'm not the one interviewing people anymore. So my job is now made easy because now I'm able to just only concentrate on what? Counseling alone. Now we are able to make more money, and I'm able to have time to rest, and I'm able to now face other things that I'm supposed to face. Like the church, like the family, like myself. I need time for myself. So when God now looked at the man, he said, this man can do all things by himself. No doubt about that. He should anyway. He should have anyway. He should be able to do things anyway by himself. And that's one thing I always ask the men. When you were a bachelor, you were not living with your mom and dad, you were living alone. Who was cooking for you? Who was the person that was cleaning your house? Who was making your bed? Who was the person cleaning your stuff and doing your laundry? You were the one doing it yourself. I cook for myself. I clean my own room. I do my laundry myself. I run around myself. I go shopping by myself. I know where they sell pepper. I know where they grind pepper. I know where they sell meat and fish. I know everything. So I go there. I do it. So I've been doing it. Those are my responsibilities as a man. To keep myself clean is my responsibility. To keep my house clean is my responsibility. To feed myself is my responsibility. To pay my bills is my responsibility. To do all things, that's my responsibility as a grown-up man. And I'm doing it without the woman anyway. That was why the Bible says that Adam was alone, but he was not lonely because he wasn't craving for someone to come and help him out in the farm. He wasn't craving for someone to come and clean his bed. He wasn't asking for someone to come over and cook his food. He wasn't asking that. He was doing his responsibility because that's who you are as a man, to take care of yourself. So now God now look down and say it's not good for the man to be alone. It's not good in the sense that he cannot be 100% productive. It's not good in the sense that he will need some rest. It's not good in the sense that he needs to be composed. Then God now said, I will make unto him a helpmate. That means someone to help him carry out his responsibilities. Oh, where are the African men? Where are the African men? Who are the pastors teaching you nonsense? Teaching you Jackie Robinson? I want to know that person teaching you nonsense. Now, God said unto him, he said, I want the man to achieve more. I want the man to be able to rest more. I want the man to be able to function well. I want him to be able to focus. So I will create unto him a helpmeet, someone to meet his needs. Help him out to carry out his responsibilities. So when you ask me a question now, what are the responsibilities of a woman in the home? The responsibility of a woman in the home is equal to the responsibility of the man. A woman doesn't have a responsibility. A woman is to come and carry out the same responsibilities of the man, to help him to get to his destination, to get some rest, to focus, to achieve, and to be happy in life. That's the responsibility of a woman, created to help me. So it is just at the point when I'm getting married, we're actually friends, you're coming to greet me, and the woman is out looking at my laundry and say, can I do your laundry for you? I say, yeah, you can do my laundry for me. And then now she's doing my laundry for me. All right, doesn't mean that that's our responsibility. She is helping me out to do my laundry now, so I can go and take the time she's helping me out to focus on something different, to build my life. To build my life. And then the woman looked at me and said, can I cook your meal? Of course. And then I can take the time she's using to cook my meal to go and make my bed. I can take the time she's using to cook my meal to go down to the basement and clean out my cabinets and clean out my wardrobe and do the right thing and fold my shirt, iron my shirt, and all kinds of. So it becomes a division of labor because now she is helping me to do what I'm supposed to do by myself. By myself. You see? So when you are now coming in and then you're getting to know her, and the issue with this stuff is that she will just assume that position by herself and she will become a helper and start helping you out gradually. Sometimes she might not even ask you and then she will do it, and sometimes she might ask you and you say yes, do it, and then gradually during the time of friendship, she is finding her spot, finding her location in the life of the man. What can I do to help him out? What can I do to build him up? What can I do to ease his pain? What can I do to be able to allow him to focus? But at the same time, the woman is building herself. As the woman is helping him, he should be helping the woman, and the two of them is supposed to be growing and going towards the direction where they're supposed to go to. We are African men. That's exactly what it means. So any man who has not been trained by their parents, sometimes you look at men and you blame them. No, we blame their parents, we blame their mom and dad for not training them to be a complete man. A complete man must be able to cook his own food. A complete man must be able to do his own laundry. A complete man is supposed to be able to sweep the floor, vacuum the floor, and do whatever he's supposed to be. A complete man is supposed to be able to live independently like Adam lived for many years. The Bible only records that Adam was alone, but he was not lonely. He wasn't looking for the help of nobody. He wasn't looking for the help of nobody. It was God that said, you know what, let me do this. And you know what funny thing, what happened when God now did that? God brought a woman to him, and then the man fell, and then the man blamed God. It was the woman you gave me. I didn't ask for this woman in the first place. You are the one that said it's not good for me to be alone. Now we got a problem right now. Now she get, now the woman gave me all the stuff to eat and stuff. It's because of lack of balance. The man is complete. He could live his life by himself. Now a woman is coming into the life of that man, trying to help him out. You see, the point of helping a man out, it needs a little bit of explanation. You want to help me out, I need to let you know who I am. I need to let you know where I need help. I need to let you know what you need to do for me. I need to let you know exactly how you go do it. So that at the end of the day, it's not going to be like you're coming to take my spot. You see, the issue with a lot of African men today is because of ego, inferiority complex, low self-esteem, that they always feel that the women are come to take their spot. Oh, she's taking my spot. Oh, she's very bossy. Oh, she's doing this. And then they complain. Before you get to know it, there'll be a fight in the family. And at the end of the day, we look at God as it was the woman you gave to me. It's making me go crazy. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to say. That's what we're going to say. All right. So it needs a little bit of education, explanation. You need to get to know each other. It's a moment where you get to know each other. You get to understand what we need to do, the do's and the don'ts. What should we do? How should we do it? We are coming from different homes, different background, different understanding. All right. For you to be able to help me, I need to let you know what to do. This is the way I love my clothes to be ironed. This is the way I love my food to be cooked. Don't put plantain inside my beans. Come on, don't put Maggie inside my soup. I don't want Maggie in my soup at all. You know what I'm saying? Don't come here and just, so many things can change. So when you come in, there is a lot of explanation to do. That you have to sit your wife down, understand our own way of life, and then there is so much bending and sacrificing to be done. Bending and sacrificing to be done. All right? You can't just be rigid. You say, oh, this is how we do it. You need to be able to test other things. Your wife is bringing a kind of idea from her own parents' place. You need to be open to try it. You are bringing an idea, your wife should be able to open to try it. Let's try this stuff. And that's one thing I just love about Adam, that after they fell, one thing happened to him. It was like they fell good. Understand? There's no problem in falling. That's fine. They were judged. That's fine. Everything started going on fine. The guy did not leave his wife. He did not abandon his home. He didn't abandon his wife, didn't abandon the home, even though the woman made a mistake and brought a strange man home. He brought a strange fruit home and then made them to fall. The guy did not abandon him. I mean, her. No, abandon them. Doctor, where the men doing so to then? I am in my own thought now. Nobody should laugh my comment. He used it. That is the point right there. The guy did not abandon his home. The woman was created for him, unto him, to help him. Does it mean that the woman will not make mistake? No, she will. Does it mean the man can't make mistake? No, they will fall and fail. Are we supposed to abandon? No. Unless the guy is crazy. Maybe his father is the devil and he wants to kill the woman and quit the man, and the next thing is that let the guy just take off. Let the woman just take off and run. And just run. Now, we use the Bible now to tie women down. A virtuous woman will make her own home. No, that's not the way it works. The Bible is defined to a man that is responsible, who is a glorious man working so hard, will eventually allow the woman to build a home. The woman cannot just build a home the way she wants it. It's the man is the one that is a visionary. He's a visionary. The man is the visionary leader. The man will be the one to carry the woman along. This is how I want it done. This is the direction we're going. This is how we're going to do it. The woman can't just wake up in the morning and say, I'm building a home. You think it's like that? It doesn't work like that. You let your wife build a home and let's see where she's going to get to. It's supposed to be an agreement between the two of them. It's an agreement between the two of them. So whenever you're quoting scriptures and you're coming into now bamboozle women, you need to understand that the woman that they're talking about, the virtuous women, she is married to a kind of a man that is loyal, a man that is lover, a man that is transparent, a man that is educated, a man that is working very hard, a man that is not cheating. A man who is not a banging Robinson, all right? Because the man is always by the gate. He's by the gate with the noble people. He's talking business by the gate. He's talking reality by the gate. They are respecting him by the gate. No, he's not a stupid Banga Robinson. He's not a Banga Robinson that they're talking about. No, they're not talking about Banga Robinson. Banga Robinson will always want to eat his fruit, his cake, and still have it. No, he's not talking about that. He's talking about the real man. He's talking about a real man who is a lover of God, a real man who is a lover of his wife, a real man who is paying bills, a real man who is working very hard. We now sit with the wife and say, let us build a home together. Okay, let's build a home together. The woman is not building her whole home. She can't build a home by herself. You think she can build a home by herself? No, she can't. Don't be stupid. Don't be stupid. I'm saying this. Righteous woman build her own home. How will she build a home without a direction? How will she build a home without the support of her husband? She can't. She can't. You see, this is what I'm talking about. A lot of people don't understand me. They're like, oh, he's actually blaming men. Yeah, you got to be blamed, man. Come on. Even God, when God came down, he did not blame Eve. He blamed the man. God did not say, Eve, where are you? Why will you do this to this man? You're stupid, you're idiot, let's beat you up. No, God placed the man there in the garden as the leader, as the, come on, man. Come on, man. So the man is supposed to be blamed because you're supposed to be the one to be the pace setter. You're supposed to be the one to lay the foundation. You're supposed to be the one to let your wife know the direction you're going, and you should be faithful. You should be faithful. You should be faithful. Come on, man. You should be faithful. All right. So when you are faithful, you're actually telling your wife to be faithful. You're not even telling her directly like you only be faithful. You are faithful, and what you're preaching, the life you're living, is actually making your wife to see that, oh man, I got to be faithful. My husband is faithful. My husband is faithful. I got to be faithful. My husband is loyal. I got to be loyal. My husband is loving. I got to be loving. And you remember what the Bible says in the book of James chapter 2 verse 12, maybe James 3:12 or James 2:13, I can't remember. He said, if you have compassion on others, that means if you have mercy on others, that's when God will have mercy on you. It means you have to mirror what you're looking for, what you want your wife to do, the way you want your wife to behave, the way you want your wife to understand, the way you want your wife to love, the way you want your wife to be transparent. You got to mirror it to her. So when you mirror it, she will understand without you saying a word that my wife or my husband needs me to be loyal because he is loyal. My husband needs me to be transparent because he is transparent. My husband needs me to be loving because he is loving. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on. Now, you see, these are the things. These are the things that we need to understand. No, what funny thing is this that men don't understand. They always think I'm against them, but I'm not. I'm teaching you strategy. I can live with any woman in this whole wide world. Bring me a crazy woman, I will live with her for the next 200 years. Give me a crazy woman, I will live with her. And I'm telling you, by the time I finish living with that woman will actually break down and cry sometimes and say, I've been crazy. Yeah, you've been crazy. Because, see, I will deal with you in a way that you will never believe yourself. You will never believe yourself. Now, one funny thing that men don't understand is, you see this banging, putting it inside and bringing it out, is never the ultimate in life. You will always, you see, it's not like I bang today, I'm not going to bang again tomorrow. You will continue to bang until Jesus will come. Some people will be banging like this and the trumpet will sound. Hellfire State. When you are banging your wife, you go to heaven. If you are banging your wife, you go to heaven. But see, some people will be banging when the trumpet will sound. Some people will be banging when Jesus will appear in the cloud. Some people will continue to bang. Banging is not something you do one time, you continue to do the banging. But one thing that I want to let you know is this: you can never satisfy the human flesh. The human flesh can never be satisfied. And that is why we have to be led by the Spirit. If you are being led by the flesh, you will continue to bang everything bangable. Everything in skirt is what you see, you run after it. Everything you see is what you want to bang. You want to bang a dog. When you see a dog that is shaking bum like this, your penis will be standing. You see a goat shaking bum, your penis will be standing. Because your penis doesn't have control. No self-control with your penis. Your banana is always jumping around, trying to put you into trouble. And then that's when you enter into trouble. But when you are being led by the Spirit, when you bang your wife, every time you bang your wife, you're banging a virgin. Every time you bang your wife, you're banging the sweetest woman in the whole wide world. I'm not going to lie to you. When you are led by the Spirit, whatever you do in the physical realm will always be brand new every day. Every day, brand new every day. I'm telling you, the cookie will smell good to you. You will say, wow, where did you get this cookie from? This one is sweeter than that of yesterday. Come on, man. Oh my God, you look so gorgeous today. God, look at your face shining today. You will just be mesmerized. And your wife will be looking at you like, what's wrong with this guy? The guy is being led by the Spirit. That's why he's a son of God. As many that have been led by the Spirit, they become the sons of God. And when you become a child of God, His mercy is new every day. It will affect everything around about you. The bum will shake differently to you. The breast will stand. Even though the breast is looking down, you'll be seeing it in the Spirit. With your spiritual eyes, you'll be standing like this. God, you don't understand. You will be standing this way because your spiritual eyes will be seeing the perfect figure. Perfect thing is what your spirit man will be showing you a pointed breast, a round bum, a flat belly. Even though your wife look like she's 500 pounds and stuff, you'll be seeing a kind of a Coke bottle. Somebody that looks like a celebrity. You look at her and say, come on, man, come on, baby, you look like a celebrity to me, and stuff like that. That's why they say beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. When you are looking with your spiritual eyes, you're seeing the beauty of God. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to lie to you. Man, I'm not lying to you, man. For real. You're going to finish banging your wife. You'll be like, oh my God. You just feel like a virgin right now. I feel like preaching up in here. I feel like preaching up in here this morning. Come on, somebody shout hallelujah. The Spirit of God is taking control of me right now. Amen, somebody. So something is going on. Something's going on right now, and people should be very careful and conscious of it. And it's that we allow the flesh to rule, even in Christianity, even inside of the church, among the Christians, we allow the flesh to rule us. We're not being ruled by the Spirit. No, we're not. Now, if you are able to now identify that, now let's now bring it towards the side of tradition. That in those days, we believe our fathers, they got married to have helpers. They looked at the Bible, maybe not. Maybe they looked at the religion in those days. And then probably they found out that women are created, they were created to be a helpmate unto the man. So they decided, let me marry many. Let me marry many helpers so that they can actually help me on the farm, so that they can give birth to many children, so I can use them to do farm work. And then I can have a lot of family members, and I can sit around my table as a real father with so many children and so many wives. And then I can be wealthy. The more women you have, the more better for you to make money, because you have helpers, people to help, people to bring ideas, manpower, the source of power, source of advice, support. It's going to be given unto you. And in those days, when you marry 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 wives, you are a very respectable person in the society. Because people believe that if you have married only one wife, you're a coward. But when you marry many, it means that you're a powerful man. And the second thing they see is that they believe that children, they are the insurance for the future. And they don't know which one is actually going to be a governor. So they have a lot of them. They marry 5, 6, 7, 10 wives, and they have a lot of children, and they don't know which one is going to make it. Sometimes they won't educate those kids. They just leave them to do farm work and all kinds of stuff like that. Some of them are very lucky. They get education, and then they go from one level of glory to another glory and stuff like that. All right? So, now, gradually, our eyes start getting open, machinery start getting introduced into farm work. We don't need a lot of people anymore. We don't need a lot of people anymore. We only need you and your wife alone. You can actually own a farm and get caterpillars and tractors and bulldozers and all kinds of stuff. You become a kind of a big time farmer. And you don't need people to do it. You need machineries. Machines can do it. All right. So you don't have to have a lot of children too, because nowadays the the hospitals, they are able to treat sicknesses. They are able to tell you how you feel and all kinds of stuff. So there is this opportunity of you living very long compared to other days that when they fall sick, they always depend on Agbo, and probably sometimes people die, from just taking Agbo and all kinds of stuff. So they don't know. Maybe they will live long. They don't know maybe how many of the kids will survive. Let's have many. But nowadays, we believe when we have our children, we know our kids will survive. We take them to the hospital. They eat good food. They live in good environments and stuff. They go for medical checkup all the time. They are going to live fine. And then nowadays, we give them good education. So the education you give to your children will dictate how far they're going to go. So it's very easy for you to actually build a future for your children by sending them to a good school and all of that stuff. So, that strategy of having so many children, thinking that, okay, that's the insurance for the future, is no longer there now. That part of marrying 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 wives to be important, to be respected, is no longer there anymore now. So, we're marrying one wife right now. I'm not talking about religion now. I'm not talking about Christianity. All right? I'm not talking about that. Because a lot of you guys don't want me to talk about the part of Christianity. All right? I'm not talking about it. But I'm talking about the part of peace. One woman, one problem. Two women, two problems. And the moment your wife and the wife and the yali, they are actually cooperating like this, is kind of like a really dangerous thing, and you don't want to go there. Also, you want to just stay and remain uh, on the point where you just have one wife, and you want to face that only one wife wahala, so you can actually have a long life, full of happiness and joy, and that's the way you gonna actually live your life. All right. And when we're talking about the Bible says, "Let the man marry his own wife, and the woman marry her own husband." And then it came over to talk about anybody who wants to desire the position of a bishop must be a man of one wife. All right. And we see in the Bible that God actually allows Solomon, David, and so many of them to marry multiple wives, and they had concubines also, and all of that stuff. But in our own day, we are more civilized right now. A civilized man would not want to marry two, three, four, five wives for no reason, but thinking about, oh, because I want to feel important, or I want to feel powerful, so I want to marry two, three, four, five wives, and all kinds of stuff like that. I'm not stopping you from doing it. If you want to do it, you can go ahead and do it. But I'm not stopping you from doing it. But I'm just only coming from the angle of you having peace. You want to have peace in your life. Just stick to one woman. Just stick to one woman. You'll be fine. So that's that. So when we're now looking at the differences between African men and the rest of them, none, none, none. It's only that some of our African men are stupid, and some of the men outside of Africa are stupid too. Uh, we are not supposed to be looking for the differences between African men and other men, because nothing like that. It's just that we need to think about what kind of stupid ideas do we African men have? What kind of stupid culture is ruling us? And what kind of stupid people are teaching us stupid stuff? That's making us to feel like as if to say a man is above the law. A man should be sitting down at home. A man should be watching TV. A man should be drinking beer all around, hanging out with friends, when the wife is actually running all around trying to kill herself to please you. Then we can now talk about that. Because there is nothing like differences between men. Men are men. And all the men in the whole wide world are supposed to love their wife. They're supposed to support their wife, help their wife out. Because what the wife is doing is she's helping you to get to your goals. So you should do the same. So there's no difference. There shouldn't be any difference at all. None. None. So many of we African men are very lazy. The only thing we believe is, let me go to work. The first set of people, first set of African people, they always want to say, let us go to work. Let me be a provider. Okay? Now, what's a provider? Provider is the person that goes to work and bring money home and say, I pay the bills, I give you money for food, I do this, I do that. No. That's not a provider. A provider, when the Bible was talking about whosoever cannot provide for his own home is worse than an infidel, the Bible is actually talking about provision in all areas. You have to provide money, you have to provide security, you have to provide spiritually, you have to provide sexually, you have to provide, in all things. When we're talking about a man to be a provider, you're supposed to provide for your home. Financial provision is important. You can't just be gallivanting all around the place and sending your wife to nursing school so that you can go and be working and be your slave and be your ATM machine that you collect money from her to pay the bills and collect money from her to live your life. No, a man's supposed to be the one providing, even though the wife is supposed to be a helper. I think men should see that. You can't do it all by yourself. You can't make the entire money that you need for the family. In America here, we are beating more than we can chew. A lot of us, we're buying big houses. Some of us are buying big cars and stuff. We're living large and all kinds of stuff. Your salary alone can't do it all. And that's why you need a helper. And your wife is there to help you, to be a helper unto you. Your wife is there to be a help, to help you. So you have to be nice. It's not our responsibility, it's your responsibility. She is only helping out. See it like that. The moment a man could see, you see that, okay, my responsibility is to be a provider, all right? Now, I'm going to provide, but I think I don't have the energy. I don't have what it takes to be able to provide it all. So you allow your wife to help. It's not part of our responsibility. It's not our responsibility at all. Because I said it at the beginning, your responsibility as a man is the responsibility of your wife, because our responsibility is to help you. But to help you, you have to talk. You have to discuss. You have to sit down and talk about where you're lacking, where you're weak, where you're strong. How much do you make? Your wife must be able to know how much you make a month. How much do you make in your business? How much are you being paid salary? You're not supposed to hide all of that stuff. At the end of the year, you don't file taxes together. Or maybe you say, bring your own W-2 and go put my own. No. Any woman that does not know how heavy the husband is or how light the husband is will give that husband problem. You will have problem if you don't share your life with your wife. She will turn around against you. She will rebel against you. She will put camera in the house for you. She will put cameras in your car. She will record you when you're sleeping. She will record every little thing, trying to find that information. The information is so easy. Don't let her find it by herself. Sit her down and tell her, this is how much I make. I am not making too much. I am making $36,000 a year. And our responsibility is $45,000. So I don't have enough. I need your help. I need your help. I need you to help me. I am laboring. I am getting tired and getting weak. I can't do it by myself. I love you very much. I need your help. It's a level of understanding, a level of sitting down, talking about it, opening yourself up, be truthful about the whole stuff. Let there be proof and evidence to show that this is exactly what you're doing and this is what you make. It is the ego in you. You don't want your wife to see how much you're making. You just drive out in the morning, come back in the afternoon, and stuff like that. At the end of the whole stuff, you are going to enter into a deep problem, because women will always want that information. You don't give it to them, they are going to find it. They're going to find it, and you'll never have peace. And if they find it by themselves, you will be relegated. If they find it out by themselves, you will no longer be respected. When they find it out by themselves, they will disrespect you right in front of your friends. But it's better for you to let them know it. That's why you're married. You're not supposed to have secrets. You're supposed to be naked. Let them know how much. How much do you make? How much is coming in for you? This is how much I make. This is how much we need. I need your help. And at that point in time, the wife will definitely do what God has created her to do, to be a helpmate, a helper. A helper. There is no woman that will open her eyes to look at a man and say, I want my man to suffer. No. No good man deserves to suffer. And there is no good man, no good woman that will actually open her eyes and let her husband suffer and walk tirelessly and die walking. No man, no woman will do that. No woman will ever open her eyes to let the husband suffer. They suffer. For real. No woman. None. But they need that information. You got to give it to them. You got to give it to them. They need it. They need your loyalty. They need your transparency. They need you to give it to them. Do so. Your life will be at peace. Now, when you now, after you now go and provide financially, the second thing is that you have to provide spiritually. And the majority of you African men are not spiritual. You don't go to church. Even if they go to church, you go there, you put sunshade in your eyes, in your face. Just imagine sunshade in your face, nobody can see you. Let me show you. Where's my Just imagine you wearing sunshade in the dark, and your eyes is going this way, your eyes is going this way. You are looking at the bum of the usher. You are looking at the big breast of the usher, and your eyes is going to and fro near the kerido. That's your eyes is going, and you are not listening to the preacher. The preacher is preaching to you. You don't hear nothing like you are hearing. Your eyes is going up and down. There is no way you can see my eyes right now because my eyes is going up and down, and my eyes is going left and right. I'm actually seeing all manners of bombs and all kinds of stuff all around. So you are not spiritual. How can you provide spiritually when you are not spiritual? You're supposed to connect with God, connect with Jesus, learn the scripture, pray for your family, be the pastor of your family, be the number one pastor. You see, I said something the other day. If you are a provider who provides spiritually in your home, your wife will not run after the prophets. She will have no reason to run after prophets if you can provide spiritually for your wife. If you can become the leader, you can become the pastor. You can become the pastor of your own home. Your wife will have no reason to run after prophets. You'll be the one in charge. Provide emotionally. Be supportive. Stay there in the home with your wife. Let her know you are behind her. Provide security. A man's supposed to be a fence around his family, but instead of you becoming a fence, you are the fence of a barbia palo. You are protecting Mama Onibia. You are spending your money to Mama Onibia. You are the one they see every night at Mama Onibia palo. You are the fence around Mama Onibia's little daughter. You banging her somewhere in the corner and giving her your money. You're fencing Mama Onibia all around, fencing your friends. When you are supposed to be a security around your family. A real good man, when you close at work, you're supposed to drive all the way home and go and check the security of your family. Are they good? Are they fine? Are they eating? Is everything all right? Is the fence still standing? Is the gate still standing? You need to look at all that. Look at all that and then provide for them before you now jump out and go. I mean, before you jump out and go to your hangout with your friends based on the understanding of your wife and the agreement of your wife. And you shouldn't be hanging out with your friends every day. You hang out with your friends every weekend. A normal, responsible man cannot be hanging out with friends all the time. That's a very stupid idiot. You're hanging out with friends all the time and drinking beer all around the place and saying you're hanging out. Why don't you hang out in your home? Hang out with your children, let your children know you. Hang out with your wife, let your wife know you. Instead of you hanging out with friends all the time. Every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, hanging out with friends. Enough of that. Enough is enough. Try and hang out with your wife. Hang out with your children. That's what they call provision. Have a provision. You're supposed to provide sexually. Now, whenever they need you, you don't have time. Don't have time. Don't have time. And sometimes it's not the fault of the men, it's the fault of you women too. I always say this. Nonsense and ingredient. You're supposed to look sexy. No, go and buy this bumper to bumper bomb shot. I don't know what they call it. Bomb shot. Go and buy it. It looks like a bullet. When you wear it, it's going to make your bomb to be rammed. No man will see your bomb at that time that won't jump on it. I'm not kidding. Go and look for skimpy stuff, top skimpy. Go and look for a nightgown that show your cuffs and everything. Don't be wearing, you go and wear nightgown. Nightgown, do that be mama lelubo. I saw mama lelubo. Mama lepo. Mama uniyo. You are going to sleep with barrier. You know what? We are not even saying nothing. Nothing is sparking our brain. You know what I'm saying? My husband is not sexually connected with me. Show the man nasty stuff. Show him your nasty side. You know, just go wear one nice skimpy nightgown, showing the pointed breast, the nipple showing, you know, the bum showing, everything showing underneath his stuff. The man will just be saying, "Mommy, forget, mommy, want to bring you, man. You will be very slow. Don't be African woman. When you call up, so Biafra war, nothing more. He said, when you go there, you walk like a lady. A lady will be very slow poison. And then you walk slowly. Let him see the picture you want him to see. Demonstrate the thing in his face. Come and rub it on his face. Let him see. You not say, you just could do all around the place. Nyama nyama. You don't say nyama we will block you. Block me, who block me down, or block me, son. You know, you be doing yama jaku. You say, when you supposed to actually spice up the whole place, do catwalk. You know, you do catwalk and no zombie work. Thank you, Ade Tola. You know, you do catwalk. You walk. Mommy from is that the way you're supposed to be? I mean, you're supposed to wear something that will make your cleavage to show. When you are bending in his front to give him food, you will just see the jiggy will just come out. You just, oh, what am I doing? I will need the energy. You need the energy to wakusa. You cannot just say, oh, young man. You say, you go to show me, you go to show me. Oh, don't show me, it's you. Young man, oh, what am I doing? Oh, young man, oh, you know, love faint. One of faint is only even though they wakusa. You know, you faint. Koko young, sogo. You know, let him see some stuff. You know, bang everywhere. There's a bang, jiggy everywhere. You get annoyed all the time. You get annoyed all the time. All the time you're always annoyed. And when you get annoyed, you're losing your mind. Always annoyed. You know what I'm saying? So this thing. You don't even know how to keep a man. You know how to keep a man. You know, it's a lot of work. You see, a lot of work to keep a man. You have to be on point. Dress up real good. You know, dress up real good. Smell good. Some women don't smell nothing. They smell nyama. They smell nyama. There's a woman, they just say nyama. I was telling you guys the other day. I was lying down here, I was praying, and one guy called me and said, Pastor Jola, I said, what? He said, you guys are making us to be poor. I said, what do you mean you are poor? He said, you pastors are telling us not to do what the world is doing. He said, all of these celebrities in Nigeria, they're shaking bomb on Instagram, and they're getting endorsement. They're shaking bomb on Instagram, they're making money. They're shaking bomb on Instagram, they're getting cars. And me too, I get bomb. And I said, if you get bomb, go shake it now. Who's telling you not to shake your bomb? Shake it. Maybe don't break it. It takes your mama time to make it. Shake it. But don't break it. You know, so you have to understand it's your life. Go shake your bum if you want to shake your bum. But one thing I know is that Christianity is not supposed to be associated with poverty. You see, when you say, okay, you want to associate Christianity with poverty, you are not a good Christian. Or you are not a good Christian. You're not a good Christian. You know, if you want to shake it, that's your own problem with that. It's not my own problem. Go shake it and make money. You know what I'm saying? That's the stuff. So when you do all of that kind of stuff, you see how it's gonna work. Smell good. All right, go to the salon all the time. You know, get your nails done, your hair done, everything, make everything look good. All right? And smell very nice, get a very nice, wonderful deodorant, nice cologne. A kind of a cologne that I can smell you from 2 miles down the road. A kind of a cologne that even when you are not available, that cologne will be kind of in my head. You know, go find one. Spend some money on yourself. You know, spend some money on yourself. It's not just only native all the time. Some women, Nigerian women, African women, it's all about native. Hey, I'm showing dress. So what kind of dress are you showing? It's Ankara. What Ankara Sheli a year? He's always native. You can't show any other thing. Don't you have dinner gown, cocktail gowns, and mini skirts that you can actually wear at home and dazzle my head? You know, you don't have all of that stuff. And just give me the kind of a taste of what I go outside to see. Okay? And just give it to me in the house. Why do you want life to be this boring? Why do you want to kill me? Why do you want to kill me untimely? What is it? His marriage prison. Why do you want me to enter into prison in this marriage? Can't I just enjoy my life a little bit and just shake some stuff around? Turn around the whole stuff. When you cook the meal, let your mind be triangular shape. Let the eba be triangle. Let the eforiro carry a kind of a different taste, a kind of a different view, and stuff like that. Spice up your relationship a little bit. Go and actually get a ticket for two and just go somewhere. Just travel somewhere, go have some fun somewhere. Check yourself into one hotel and just go there, bang all day and bang all night and have so much fun. Instead of you coming in to fight all the time, you're actually so fighting. You're a sorry kind of people. Instead of you just going in to have so much fun, no, you don't do that. I'm going shoe back with a cara. Go and show something different, Gary. And look for something else to show and just spice up your relationship. And let the man be a supply. A provider. You provide. Provide sexually. If you're having sexual problem, maybe you have ED, or maybe you're having other kind of problems and whatever. Try as much as possible to see a doctor and let them treat you. Let them treat you. Take the right medication on time. High blood pressure, you take medication, and the medication is not allowing you to have erection. Let me not lie to you. Your wife is pissed off as hell. She can be Holy Mary, Mother of Jesus. She will be pissed off as hell. No intimacy, no nothing. She will be pissed off as hell. It's better you take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Always make sure the banana is working. Let banana be working. The other part of your body may not be working. If you like, go and be blind. If you like, let your hand just wither. Let your leg not work again. Let your banana be working. Don't be a crippled man inside banana area. If they say you are a crippled person and they say, where are you crippled? And say it's banana that is crippled. That's wahala. I'm not lying. I'm not lying to you. I'm not like, don't allow banana crippledness to happen to you. So go and eat good food. Make sure you eat good food. Exercise. Let your blood flow. You can be crippled anywhere. You can be crippled in your head. Be crippled any other place. Don't be crippled down there. Most of the people, I'm telling you my own. Yeah, I'm telling you my own now. You think it's a joke. It's not a joke. It's real. I'm telling you it's real. Your wife will be pissed off as hell. Your wife will be pissed off as hell. So you need to do whatever it is that will actually help you out to be able to maintain your erection. Do whatever it will make you to actually get that erection, maintain erection, and keep it going. See a doctor, take your medication. Take your medication on time. Don't let your banana die. For real, Ashley, I'm not telling you, I'm not lying. Ashley Williams, your banana must not die. We must not cripple banana. It's a prayer point. Oh no, that's a prayer point. You're supposed to go to church and lie down in front of lie down in front of the altar and say, my father. Every agent of the enemy that wants to cripple my banana, let them die by fire. I approve that prayer. For real, I approve that kind of prayer points. I approve that prayer point. You can pray that one. They can die by fire and stuff like that. Anything that wants a banana to die by fire, let them die by fire. Or I approve that one. So you need to go to the church and lie down before the altar, and you're not supposed to pray that prayer. Take care of yourself. The lady banana can never die. Make sure you take the right medications, eat the right food, not too much of sugar, exercise, drink water, let the blood flow. All right, treat yourself of cholesterol. Let the blood flow. Let the blood flow. Everything will be fine. And for women, let them smell good. For men, we need to smell good too. It's not just only for women. Men, we need to smell good also. We need to shave on time. We need to change our underwear every day. Don't wear the same underwear 3 times or 4 times a week. All right. And then we brush our teeth. Brush your mouth in the morning, brush it at night. You know, brush it in the morning, brush it at night. Because of the food we eat, Africans, the tendency of we having mouth odor is there because of the food we eat. So we need to brush your teeth constantly. And then if you're having stomach virus can make your mouth to smell also. And then if you have acid reflux, then you're having what do you call it? Heartburn, acid reflux can actually make your mouth to smell. Not really your mouth, but smell from your stomach can come from your mouth, and then you can have that mouth odor. So, and that will actually turn your wife off. You guys cannot kiss and all kinds of stuff like that. And that's when you see your wife always buying Tom Tom or buying chewing gum and keeping it in that wallet. Every time you guys are close, you want to talk, you will just put the Tom Tom in your mouth like daddy and and so we have to brush your teeth in the morning and brush it later at night. You know what I'm saying? So that will help. That will help you. It's going to help you to keep fresh. And you can brush your teeth anytime. Always carry this hydrogen peroxide in your trunk, the trunk of your car. And then sometimes whenever you go in for a meeting, before you enter into the meeting, just zip a little bit. I mean, just take a little bit of that hydrogen peroxide just to rinse your mouth for about maybe like 2-3 minutes. And then just enter into your meeting and your mouth will smell good. You know, always make sure you carry gum, carry Tom Tom or mint along as you're going for meetings and stuff. And that's it. You know what I'm saying? That will help you a little bit. Always remember that. Remember that. I see a lot of women are very conscious about the way they smell, about the way their mouth odor and all kinds of stuff. And women, please, I want you guys to always make sure you remove your wigs. Remove your wig, wash your hair. You know, some of you don't remove your wig. You carry the wig to work, you sleep with the wig and all kinds of stuff. Different kind of animal inside the wig. Lion and tigers and snakes, everything. They live inside of your head and stuff. And then your husband can't sleep next to you because your head is smelling. All right, take care. And stuff. So you see all of that stuff. You see all of that stuff right there. So that's it. Kehinde Ajiboye, God bless you. So the responsibility of a man is the same as that of the woman. The woman is actually a helpmate onto the man. All right, I'm going to open my telephone line for those that may want to call in. All right, so you're going to see my telephone number on your screen right now below my video. You will see that telephone number right there, 405-550-5135. 405-550-5135. That's the telephone number right there to reach me right now. You have a question regarding the responsibility of the African man and then that of the African women when they get married, or you want to disagree with my points, or you have a different question, feel free to call right now. I'm waiting. The telephone number is on the screen below. You're going to see it. And then if you need me to counsel you, you want to book counseling session also with me, I can take that also through the same number. But all you need to do is just to send me a WhatsApp message. Send a WhatsApp message to that number. So if you have a question for me, feel free to call +1 405-550-5135. You're calling from Nigeria, calling from outside of America, you put +1 405-550-5135. You're calling within the states. You can go ahead and just dial the number just like that, 405-550-5135. That is the telephone number. I'm going to wait for your calls. If you want to make a call in, I will take the phone call right now. Right now. So stay tuned. Let me just advertise a little bit. Let me advertise a little bit. This is Famous Princess Kitchen. All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. That's famous Princess Kitchen in Katy, Houston. By the grace of God, you are looking for a place to eat. That restaurant is open to you. You can go over there to eat today if you live in Houston. Famous Princess Kitchen. Go and Google it. Check it out. You will not believe it. Fantastic. You see, when you're talking about Amala, you cannot understand Amala if you're actually from Lagos. If you're a Lagosian, you won't understand Amala. If you want to really, really enjoy Amala, you must come from probably Oyo or Ibadan. If from Ibadan, you will know the way Amala should be done. This is not Amala Olomi Tutu. You know Amala Olomi Tutu that actually you want to take Amala that is just be breaking open. That's not Amala. That's not Amala at all. Okay? When you see Amala man funny, it will be drawing like this. Amala. Oh my God. You can't know Amala if you're a Lagosian. You can't. All right? So if you really want to eat Amala from real, very good Amala. Amala on point. Amala fantastic. Amala, glorious. You need to go to famous Princess Kitchen in Katy, Texas, in Houston, by the grace of God. They can do delivery also. You can actually call them. They deliver to your home. They deliver to your office. Anywhere you want them to deliver to. They're actually on Uber Eats. All right. You can Google them on Uber Eats. Famous Princess Kitchen. It's going to be that place for you. And you enjoy the food. They have Olodo as in like, they will pound it for you, especially for you. When you order it, they will pound it and then they will now ship it to you. All right. Anywhere you are. Famous Princess Kitchen. Amala to Fele. Thank you. That's it. All right. No phone calls. We want to say thank you very much to those ones that have contributed in one way or the other. Thank you very much for showing up on my show. I want to appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for showing up. Go back home and go and fix your marriage. Men, please, it's time for us to stop yama yama. It's time for us to actually do the right thing. Your responsibilities, they are the same responsibilities for your wife. So watch out for the part 2 of these. Part 2 is coming. By the grace of God, I'm going to be bringing women to talk. I'm going to be bringing women to talk on the show. See you. Bye.
Take my hand.